Good evening, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Jack Vader here. I'm on the side as always. My main man, Mando.
Hey, everybody.
Guys, I want to apologize for our absence the last couple of weeks. We've been super busy. Okay, but we got some stuff to review. Got some little things, some big things. So we want to get to one of the bigger ones. Okay, so been trying to get to this for a little bit. Waiting a long time for this one. Mando, what do we got here tonight?
Today we have a new saber.
Got a new lightsaber. Okay, guys, so I ordered this thing a couple years back, and this is a special edition. So it was specially made, and it took a little while to get it built and get it out there. So very rare. It's from Vader's vault. Okay, so other than it takes forever to get made, this is probably going to be one of my favorite sabers because super high quality. We're going to go through it. So let's get into it, guys. So this is what it comes with as far as the packaging goes. You don't get one of those fancy. What do you call them? The briefcases or the Hitman cases. You get a little box. Okay, open it up. You get a charger. You get a business card. You get a plug. You get a little rag, and looks like USB. It's got the manual and it's got some backup files in there. So I guess I gotta check that out. I don't know how to use that thing. So pretty cool. Got all the stuff that you need in there. Works very well. All right, let's get that out of the way. Now, let's look at the hilt itself. This is an episode 3 Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader hilt. Okay, so they actually made a prop for this thing. It never got seen in the movie, so this is what it looks like. Gonna compare it with the other ones here in a little bit, but it's more streamlined. It looks like it was made to be a hilt versus just parts you found around the room and put together. You know, very machine looking, and you know, it just looks brand new. Looks pretty cool. So never actually got seen in the movie. And I ordered this from Vader's vault, and they did some pretty cool stuff. So let's go ahead and check it out now. All right, Mando, before we fire this thing up, let's get these lights kicked out. I want to show the full effect of this bad boy.
Yes, sir.
Because it does some pretty cool things. That light over there. All right, first thing you want to do, this has got a 2-button configuration where you have a power and the auxiliary. So you're going to hold the power button down, which is the top button, to get this thing turned on. It's going to make a sound, and then it's going to turn on. So we're just going to go ahead and go through some of these fonts, and I'm going to go take you through some of these features. So starting with the first one. Now these are the first couple of fonts I noticed were different versions of Darth Vader fonts. So there are going to be a couple of red ones, and then we're going to get some different ones, and I'll show you how to change the color and all that stuff. So let's get into it. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool. You're going to notice when you fire this thing up, it's going to come out like an orange flame, like a yellowish flame, and it turns red. And it's going to do that as you retract. Very loud hiss, very loud speaker, and looks really good, guys. It's got the hit detection on there. Then blaster deflect. Okay, that's we hit that. You just tap the auxiliary button. And then to clash and lock up, you just hold the auxiliary button down. Okay, and it's got a tip drag. You got to turn upside down and hit it, and it'll do a tip drag. But nothing different there. So
the blade looks amazing.
Looks amazing, doesn't it? So yeah, man, they did a really good job with this thing. So to go through the fonts, you want to do is hold the auxiliary button. It's going to make a noise, and it's going to say sound fonts.
Sound bank selection.
Okay, so first it's going to tell you what's the one that you're on, and then you can press up or down, so you can hit the power of the auxiliary button to go either direction. And when you get there, you want to hold the auxiliary button down, and it's going to select the sound font. So let's go down one direction, and hold it down. And now it's got the next blade font. Okay, and that's going to be another variation of the Darth Vader blade. Nothing special. I think this is the ESB ignition, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, I think that's the ESB. So same deal there. The hit deflection is going to sound a little different depending on the font. See how that repels? It's pretty cool.
It goes like white to, then it goes.
And this is the Profi board, in case you're wondering. So let's go ahead and hit some more fonts.
Sound bank selection.
Vengeance.
Ooh. Nice.
I'm not sure which this one is.
Either.
Let's move it along.
Sound bank selection.
Oh.
You shall be known Darth Vader.
So this is going to be another Darth Vader one. So that one was from episode 3, I believe. So
The Force is strong with you.
I guess this is what it was supposed to sound like in the movie. I don't know. I never got ignited. Yeah, that sounds really good.
That does sound really good.
Listen to this thing. Yeah, that sounds really good. And then it's got the smooth swing, and it's, man, I'm gonna tell you, some they feel they're off. Okay, this one feels dead on. So
Yeah.
I mean, when you're holding this thing, yeah, it took forever to get this thing, but you can feel the quality. You know, and that's probably why it took forever. You know, they're gonna have a long line of people, and a lot of people are gonna be waiting. But very, very satisfied with the quality here, guys. Very, very good saber. Let's move it along.
Sound bank selection.
Now, this thing has a menu on the menu, so as you're scrolling down the fonts, it'll ask you to go into the menu, and you could make it louder, or adjust the volume, or change the color, or do other things as well. All right, let's see what we got here.
I think this is one of the brightest sabers that we have.
This is a very cool sounding all the way around. So if you listen to just the blade crackle, it's weird. It's like a machine,
engine
like
almost.
a machine. And then when you hear the smooth swing, that's a very, very Sith-like smooth swing. Oh wow! I'll put a hole in the table. Yeah, this is very cool, guys. That looks amazing. That looks awesome. Yeah, that's for. I like this one. I don't know what font that is, but really cool.
Sound bank selection.
Ahsoka.
I am no Jedi.
Okay, wow. We did this the other night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, this is pretty cool, guys. Very bright.
Yeah.
I don't know how that looks like on camera, but this lighting up the whole
Easily
room.
one of the brightest sabers that we've ever had.
Okay, so yeah, that's really cool. I like that. And yeah, you see how it comes, it retracts.
Yeah.
It's gonna, yeah, it looks cool. Very cool.
Sound bank selection.
Ancient prophecies. Let's see what this is about.
Little late.
Okay, so when I first did that, I thought it was broken or something, but watch how the ignition goes. It's gonna make a sound like it almost chugs, and then it ignites. And that's just the way the font is. So let's do it again. Okay, you ready? Now listen. Hold on. I got Palpatine's laughing. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's weird.
And it's supposed to be that way, you know what I mean? So I guess you would kind of just, hold on. I hate when they do that at the end. Yeah, that's cool.
Another good crackle.
And a good smooth swing as well. So yeah, that's just the way it's supposed to be.
Sound bank selection.
Ancient prophecies.
Audio player.
Audio.
That's the audio player. So yeah, I'm not going to mess with this because this is painful. But listen, you can do this. Okay, so once you're in the audio player, it's going to hit you with a song, and you can go up and down the songs. And when you ignite the blade, it's going to do that. Okay, and I haven't figured out how to bounce between the songs and all that just yet. So I'm going to try to get out of this audio player and figure that out later. But basically, all the different tunes that are on here are going to do this, and I'm assuming you can change colors. So I haven't messed with that yet. I left it with the red because I thought that was pretty cool. So for those guys just trooping around and just want to look cool for the kids, this would do it. Okay, so
Sound bank selection.
Ancient prophecies.
okay.
Audio player.
SD card USB access.
That's the USB access. See, that's how you would do that, I guess.
System menu.
System menu. So this is where you would go into to change the volume. So let's go into it.
Volume.
So now we're into the volume. So
Previous menu. Volume.
So we're going to do volume. So once we're on the volume, you want to click it again.
Volume.
And we get the volume all the way up. So you can bring it down, bring it up.
Volume.
And that's how you control that. And then we want to exit. So
Sound bank selection. Sound bank selection.
Volume.
okay, now we're going to
Grade power. Color profiles. Previous menu.
previous menu. And you can do the power of the blade and and all the other stuff that's in there too. But this is where you would do it. And to back, and you got to understand, you got to use the auxiliary button. So up and down. Once you're on the menu, you got to understand where you're at. So we're going to the previous menu now.
System menu.
So now we're in the system menu.
Exit menu.
We're going to the exit. And we're out.
Yeah.
Okay, with that said, let's get these lights back on, Mando.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, and there's a bunch more fonts on there. We're not going to go through them all because it's going to be pretty much the same thing. Just going through the different fonts and stuff, and you can change the color. We all have seen that. So I'm not gonna spare you. I'm going to spare you some time with that. Now let's get a comparison with the different hilts.
Gotcha.
So let's get the other ones that we got. I had at one point in my collection every hilt that existed, but I've gotten rid of the Return of the Jedi one. So in my collection now, I have a New Hope, which is the original Hasbro Black Series. And we're not going to compare the ignitions or anything. I just want to show you the different hilts throughout Vader's career. Let's get a close-up of these bad boys. Okay. Starting here with this one. This is going to be the A New Hope. This is the first one that he had in the episode 4. It's got a lever here. There's no wires, a couple letters there, and this is all from the Gray Flex camera flash. And they just put some stuff on there. It's got the bubble strip there. Okay, so that went to Empire Strikes Back, where they added these wires here. Added these wires, and they added this screw through the center and got rid of the lever. And these screws are not present in the movie. I don't know why Hasbro put these on here. This is the Force FX hilt. So, but other than that, this is what I wear with my cosplay. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
So I like the screws, but they just weren't there in the movie. And then here is the new one we got here. This is the episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, that never made it on screen. It just looks really good, man. I like these little parts they threw on there. Yeah. You know, you don't got the bubble strips. Gone is the bubble strip. You got this, and you got, it looks nice and,
Looks very, very clean.
very fancy, very fancy. And you got, the same grips, pretty much all the same there. All right, let's get these out of the way.
Yes, sir.
I just want to show you one last thing. Battery access to this is back here. What you want to do is unscrew the hilt. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can charge it up with the charger plugging directly into there, or you can just go ahead and pull the battery out. I would have burned myself up there. I would have burned myself up there.
Palpatine's laughing.
He's
at
been
you.
laughing at me. All right.
Takes a little bit long.
So what you want to do is you can either plug it in there, or you can either plug it in here, charge it, or you can actually unscrew this back. It makes a little more area. You can pull the battery out and pop it in, replace it, turn it back on. When you put it back in, it turns back on. That's how you know you're up and running. And screw it back in, and
Yeah.
put the hilt on. And this is I don't want to say it was 26 millimeter speaker or 24. I should have wrote that down. It's bigger than all the other speakers I've had.
Oh.
So considerably bigger, considerably louder. Probably the best one in the collection. So yeah, guys, very very high quality lightsaber. Vader's Vault. They routinely have stuff in stock. And if you're one of these people that doesn't want to wait, don't buy their special editions, guys, because I'm going to tell you now, the waiting list is long, and they're just not in a hurry. They got other things they got to do, and that's just the way it's going to be. And I'll tell you why, because it's a good product. Yeah. And if you're not there, somebody else will be there. That's just the way that's going to work. Yeah. Okay. Eventually they're going to mail one off, But so like I said, I had to wait like a year and 10 months to get this. And is it worth it? Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, at that time I could have got something else, but they always got stuff in stock, and and they always update you on the emails what's coming up. So they got a good selection of things there. And every once in a while, like I said, they're gonna have the special editions. But like I said, if you can't wait, I'm gonna let you guys know now that is not your cup of tea.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, 2 thumbs up. I'm gonna highly recommend the company, Vader's Vault. That's their logo there. They got a website, and like I said, they always got stuff going on, and they make custom sabers, man, and they can add every little detail, and you know, with each detail, it's going to cost a little bit more, and it's going to add on to the price, and you know, that's not for the faint of heart. Okay, you know, they got a very expensive saber. It's a very good saber. It's very expensive as well. Yeah. So you know, this is for the enthusiasts out there that want nothing but the best. So Vader's Vault. Mando, what do you think?
I think this is really good.
You like it?
Uh-huh.
All right, man. What do you think about the design?
I like the design. I like where the button is. I like how that looks.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
One of my favorite, probably my favorite looking one, man. To be honest with you, I just like the way it looks as well.
Yeah.
All right, man. You want to take us out tonight, Mando?
Everybody, may the force be with you.
May the sun be in your face, may the wind be in your back, may the force be with you guys.